Hey guys, this is Jerry. Welcome to the channel. Today I'm looking at the second video on the MG ZST cool features I found on this particular vehicle. The MG ZST is available in New Zealand and Australia. In other markets, you may call this ZS instead. It will be very similar features overall. As always, I'll leave all the timestamps down below for you to skip forward. And if you find this video helpful, please subscribe and like. That would be really helpful for the channel to grow. Alright, the first feature is actually related to the 360 camera, which is available on every single MG ZST in New Zealand and Australia. So when you open the 360, when you put the reverse camera, the 360 camera will be displayed on. Alternatively, when you at low speed, if you turn the indicator, the 360 camera will come on as well. If you do that on the left view will show you. If you do that on the right, it will show you the right view. So that's quite handy when you go around the corner. In case you do not wish to have it, you can still disable it. So go into the 360 camera and press the setting button on the top, and then you can quickly disable that. So that means when you turn the indicator, the 360 view will not switch on anymore. So that's the first cool feature I found on the ZST. And the second cool feature is also related to the 360 view camera. While you're moving along at very low speed, you can enable your 360 view camera for your surroundings, or while you're waiting for traffic, you can see your surrounding areas. To engage that, you either press the screen icon over here or press the button over here. So we can press the button, we can engage the 360 view, you can even display your 3D, that means you can see everything around you, and we can slowly move the vehicle around just like that. It's not going to disengage straight away just yet. It will disengage while you drive over 20 kilometers per hour. So that's how that works when you see your surrounding areas while you're moving along. And you can change all the different angles, different corners whenever you like. And the next cool feature is on the screen again. We are going to the radio section. In the radio section, you can press single tap the arrow button to go into next and last available radio stations around the area. That's same when you press this button. But if you do wish to manually select your radio station frequency, you can long press and hold either of the arrow button. That means we can press and hold, it's going to start searching, we can stop whenever we like. After that, you can still manually press this to keep going by 0.1. That's the same going through these buttons as well. If you do want to manually search, just press and hold, just like that. After that, keep pressing, single tap, that's gonna go to whatever you want to select on your radio stations. So in case your radio station has not been discovered by the automatic searching, you can use this method to go to your favorite radio station. That's the same with AM radio information as well. And the next feature is related to locking the vehicle. In case you accidentally left your car key inside the vehicle, and when you close the door, just like that, your horn will sound a very quick flash sound. That means it's gonna give you a warning that your car key is left inside. And in that situation, if you accidentally press the lock button, don't worry, it's not gonna lock, just like that. So nothing will react. In that case, you need to grab your car key and make sure you get out of the vehicle. And the next other cool feature is, even if you have your car key with you, you accidentally left your door ajar. That means it's not fully locked, it's not fully closed, or even it's widely open and you're trying to lock the door. At least it will happen. Just like that, it's not going to allow us to lock. And while you're using the key, just like that, it's going to give you a horn. That means all your doors remain unlocked. You have to come back, check all your doors fully locked, including your boot, and close all the way before you can lock again. Just like that. And since we're talking about the locking, I'll quickly talk about the central locking as well. So for all the MG ZST sold in New Zealand, while the vehicle drives to 15 kilometers per hour, all the doors will be locked automatically. That means no one else can jump out the vehicle suddenly on the highway or anything like that up to a certain speed. And while the central locking is engaged, when you come to a complete stop, once you shut off the motor and engine, it automatically disengages the central locking if you do not wish to touch this button. So all you need to do, press this, central locking disengaged, open the door, just like that. That's pretty easy. It's going to be the rear windscreen and the heated wind mirror. So it's all controlled by this button over here. As long as the engine is on, you just press this button, the rear windscreen will be engaged on the demister side. And also, if your vehicle is equipped with the heated wind mirror, that will heat up the wind mirror for you at the same time. So that's quite cool in winter morning when it's all fogged up, currently in southern atmosphere. And while this is engaged, it automatically heat up the rear windscreen plus the wind mirror for 15 minutes, and then it will disappear automatically. If you do not wish to carry on within that 15 minutes, very easy, single tap, it's all gone. So a lot of people have asked a question about how do you heat up the wind mirror. This is the way. For some models, you may not have this available, but for some models, this is how do you engage the rear view mirror heating function. And the next cool feature is related to the windscreen wiper. The wiper can be switched on, switched off, with the rear wiper, with the front wiper, just as normal, as you can imagine. But when you switch the front wiper on, or when you switch the front wiper to auto position, and then we put the vehicle on reverse, your rear wiper will automatically wipe 3 times just before you start going, even if your rear wiper stays at off position. What that means is, when you start driving the vehicle, when you reverse and all that things, when your front wiper is on, the wipe clear for the rear windscreen so that you can see the rear view. It's certainly quite handy if it's actually raining for you to see clear through the rear windscreen. And the next cool feature is related to the lighting control. So all the MG ZST vehicles come with the standard full LED headlights with automatic adjustments. That means you can leave it on auto, so it will switch on, switch off for you for the auto lights. Additionally, all the MG ZST vehicles that's available in New Zealand and Australia up to today will all have the MG Pilot Assist. That means if you switch on the auto headlights at night, it will switch on the auto high beam assist for you automatically. That means if you're driving a completely dark road, there's no coming traffic, there's no brake lights in front of you, there's no road lights visible from the vehicle, it will automatically switch on the high beam for you as long as your indicator, which is your auto light control, is pointed to auto. And that will be really helpful if you're driving completely dark in countryside in New Zealand or Australia for sure. And if you start to follow a vehicle with its tail light, or there are coming vehicle from distance with their headlights, or there are road lights visible from the vehicle, it will automatically switch off the high beam after the sensor pick up the road lights or headlights or tail lights, whatever. So it's really handy if you're driving in country areas a lot of times, and they also be extremely helpful. And all you need to do, just leave the auto headlights at auto position and just drive as normal. It will switch on and switch off for you. Unfortunately, the small annoying thing is there's no auto high beam assist switch on or off in this particular screen, so it will always be on. If you do not wish to have that function, the auto high beam assist, you can just manually switch it to standard night light or low beam light. It means it's not going to switch on high beam for you until you push the lever all the way forward. With the switch, that means your high beam is now standard on. If you want to switch off the high beam, just pull it back, and now the high beam light is all gone. So no high beam on this vehicle. So that's how to use the high beam assist or standard high beam on one of these vehicles, or how to switch off the auto high beam if you do not wish to have it. Alright, that's the end of this video. Hope you enjoyed the content. If you do, please subscribe and like to support this channel. As always, I'll see you next video. Thank you very much.